J-Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. We're going to be here talking about Raising Kanan, Season 2, Episode 2. I'm here with the lovely Kelly Lee. What's up, Kay Leezy?
Hey, Jay. Hey, Gina. Hi, chat.
Hey, what's
Happy
up?
Sunday.
That's right. Definitely. And Gina, what's up? Glad to have you as always.
Thank you, Jay. Hey, Jay. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Chad. Happy Sunday.
Hey, definitely happy Sunday. So we got Season 2, Episode 2 dropped, and we did do the first reaction, but now we've had a little time to think about it, see it again even, and so we got a couple things we'll talk about for this episode that we didn't get to last night. One of the things that I wanted to talk about for this one is when Rock met Howard in the very beginning of this episode. He said something to her about he made a promise to God that if he lived, he gonna right all his wrongs, and so he ain't mad no more. He trying to do the right thing. Kelly, what you think he about to be trying to be, you know, some type of one of the Avengers or what? I mean, what wrongs does he have with Rock? I mean, is it his fault that Kanan didn't have a dad? I mean, he didn't know.
So I'm thinking just like you, Jay. So I think that what he meant is he wants to be a father. You know, she robbed him of that opportunity. And, you know, he always said that he didn't have family. So this is his opportunity to do right. You know, somebody shoot you point blank and you not making a big deal out of it. So that means you want to be a part of your son's life. So I think that that's what he meant. And there's nothing Rock could do. And I think he deserves to be a part of his son's life. It's not his fault. Not like he's a deadbeat dad who knew and was like, frick that, I don't want to have nothing to do with him.
All right, Gina, what you think Howard is gonna look like with this new version of himself trying to right his wrongs? And then also, was it good for him to tell Rock the boy can't shoot worth a damn? So he basically let her know my brains ain't scrambled up. I don't think he should have did that, but what's your thoughts on Howard right now, Gina?
I feel the same way as Kelly. Like, I feel like he wants to be active and get a chance to have a relationship with his son. You know, it's unfortunate he didn't get that chance. He was believing that this kid was somebody else's because Rock was lying to him. And as far as him telling her, I think that he just told her to let her know, like, you know, you don't have the one up. I know what you did. And I'm here to still continue to be in my son's life, whether you like it or not.
You think she gonna try to take him out again, make another attempt on his life?
I don't know if she's gonna go that far, but I know that she is going to manipulate Kanan in the situation.
Yeah, because we saw she kind of was doing a little preemptive strike. She said if he come, his brains are scrambled up. Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
You think that's gonna be enough? You think that's gonna work?
I don't think so. I hope Kanan doesn't kill his dad. That's how I feel. Like, if they write that in, it's gonna make me sad. But how, you know, Rock is building up that resentment for Howard from Kanan because Kanan has no clue. You know, he's 15, 16. Your mom tried to make you murder a police officer. Okay, unbeknownst to you, you don't know really what's going on, and then now she's setting him up like his head is crazy and boom, bam, bam. So I hope that that's not where it's going.
Okay. Shout out to Samara Barney. What's up, girl? She say Kanan is about to stop trusting his mom. What you think, Kelly?
it could happen. It's really realistic because he doesn't want to do this, and he's realizing that his mom is crazy. You know, the funniest thing is when I look at it, do you see how compassionate she is to Juke? Is it because Juke is a girl? And she understands Juke's story, but she is so loving and nurturing and compassionate to Juke. Kanan, he get that tough love from her. I don't get it. Like, it's two totally different energies. But
Gina, what you think about that?
I agree. She is more compassionate to Juke. She's more sincere, and she comes across more calm and relaxed with her. Like with Kanan, it's like go, 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 go. Manipulate, manipulate, go, go, go. So I agree.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about it like that, but now that you bring that up, I have noticed. Yeah, she's always ready to sit down and listen to her, and about the mom and having a little. I think it is because maybe it's a little girl, and she probably feel a little more sensitive to her. Where Kanan, she probably think, well, he gonna have to be the man of the house, or you got to be the man of this organization, or you got to be the man of this or that. Like he never got to be the kid. He always had to be the man or something. And so, you know, that's going to be difficult for him. But in a way, he kind of asked to get in this a little sooner than maybe he would have. You never know if it would have ever happened anyway. But she wanted him to go to school and, you know, work downtown or be a lawyer or something. She didn't want this life for him. But once he decided this is what it is, she like, okay, well, then this is what it is. And she lost all the little maybe compassion she had for him.
But she kept him, Jay. She kept him. Remember, she said she didn't, because she really wanted him to have this education. She just sent him off. Clearly, we see the auntie is there, or cousin, or whomever, right? She had the beef with the mom. We haven't seen the mothers yet, but she could have sent him away and not had him a part of that lifestyle.
But think about it. That's her only child. She ain't about to give her baby up. She thinks she's so smart it can handle everything. So she's not going to see herself as I can't handle it. You know, she's going to see it as I'm going to be able to handle it. Not saying that she can or that's right, but that's what she thinks, you know. But she did have a little bit of try to baby him a little bit in the very first episode when they was talking about the constellations and stuff, you know. Not baby him, but just treating him like a kid still in a way.
Like Jay, remember she made him beat the kid with the coins.
Yeah, that's true. She never really babied him, but it was a tough neighborhood. You know, she ain't wanting to get, you know, running home every night. So it's harder for him growing up than it would be for Jukebox in a way. And then Jukebox kind of had that mean streak in him more than he did. You know, remember she was the one protecting him in the playground. So,
but the Rock still doesn't treat her hard at all. She treats her very compassionate. But I want to piggyback on what Gina said in regards to manipulation, because when it came down to it, she made him attempt to commit murder at 15. Like, that's all right. I'm gonna show you the ropes. Okay, that's a whole different ball game than be like, you gotta kill this cop.
Right.
There were men around. He has men around. He got Lulu and Marvin, so it's not like if he's the only guy that he needs to be this man. He has his older uncles. Why would she do that? So, like Gina said, manipulation.
Yeah, that's true. Gina, Larry said, shout out to Larry. What up, Larry? He said, can we all stop saying now that she's doing it for her kid? Can we all be honest and say she just wants a loyal soldier? What you think?
I agree with Larry, because I remember last season I made a comment before, and I was like, you know, if she wanted her son to have a fair chance, she would have sent him away. Like, she wouldn't have him a part of that. And I remember a lot of other people coming back at me and saying, oh, but he wants to be in the game. this is what he wants to do. But we see with this season that he wanted to stay in Virginia. He didn't want to come back to this. And she was the one that went and got him, wasn't trying to hear nothing nobody else had to say. She the one that wants him to be in the game. So it's like with her, like, oh no, he can't take it back. You gotta do this now.
She wants loyal soldiers across the board. So Kanan is no excuse. The only one that gets compassion is Juke. Like, she still manipulates Juke, you know, when she needs to use her or whatever the case may be. But I agree too. It's like she just want loyal soldiers, because you see, she really don't have no regards to any other opinion unless it coincides with hers.
Yeah. I mean, she definitely is not trying to run a democracy. That's for sure.
This dictatorship.
Straight dictatorship. So, all right. So, one of the main things of this episode that got everybody is Scrappy got killed. All right. Now, we kind of talk in Discord, and if you all ain't joined up, you should join the channel. But definitely pull up. But we was talking, and one of the things that was said is that you don't think it was justified that Warrell get as many chances or get another chance to work with them, but Scrappy bled for them, been with them since fourth grade. Since 14. Fourth grade, he was a badass little boy. But since 14, and they didn't even say nothing, just shot him, and not a word spoken. Gina, what you think about that situation? What happened with how they treated Scrappy versus a Warrell?
I didn't agree with that. I didn't like that because Scrappy has showed that he was loyal. You know, he went through a lot. He had to deal with her pissy kid, you know, coming and messing with him. And then he had to turn around and go and infiltrate. He got hurt. He lost an eye. Like Lulu said, he bled for them. He lost an eye. Like, he showed that he was loyal. And so I feel like he deserved more than that. And I didn't like the fact that she let him know that she was killing him. Like, just shoot him off guard. It's like she let him know, like, he was in the moment, like, oh no.
That torture,
out of here.
Right.
But I mean, I felt like, you know, him getting caught up with the card game, that would come back to bite him. And as soon as I seen it, I was just like, oh, I hope that this does not make him look a certain way to them, because they're gonna get rid of them. Well, her. Because Lulu and Marvin were both, you know, like, he's not that way. We know him. He's loyal. It can't be what we think it is. And she was just like, no, he's out of here. Scrappy back.
Right. What do you think, Kelly, about what happened with that and Scrappy and all of that?
I'm on the same page once again. And I think that his loyalty quantified them asking him directly what was going on, right? So they treated him like he was a hardcore rat from the street, like he wasn't even on the team. So their reaction to him, their behavior, Rock's behavior to him was not one, to me, like a loyal soldier. That's how you would treat somebody, you know, who lower level or who out there on the street. So the fact that the question wasn't asked when they knew where he was, well, at least she knew, because they don't know her connection to Howard. So they don't know if what the information is valid or not. So Marvin and Lulu still skeptical, but she really know what it is. So it could have been like, boom, we already know you we saw you at the spot. Our people saw you, know we got eyes everywhere. For somebody who was that loyal to them, they should have gave him that respect, in my opinion, right? I'm not saying that you ain't gonna, you know, murk the snitch. However, for who he was, remember they dumped him out the freaking vehicle naked, the one-eyed or whatever, you know what I mean? Come on now, you saw
the one-eyed monster and the one-eyed missing.
And remember, Rock put him in there. Rock put him in there as a spy. So she lined him up for everything that he's been through that was terrible to him. And you end up killing him. You didn't even give him the respect by asking him, like, dude, we knew where we already knew you was at the spot. So just come clean.
Yeah.
Sad.
And the way I see it as well, I think that was messed up how they did him. At least had that conversation. I would have wanted to confront him with, we know this, that, and the other, da da da. But they skipped that. And I'm wondering, why was Lulu even there? Why did you need Lulu and Marvin to see that?
The
Like,
Jedi.
I know she wanted to like just force him, like, you ain't gonna pull it, but you gonna watch it, you gonna see it. And I just thought that was just kind of messed up because it's on your mind now. You saw it, so it's the same as doing it. You drove him there, you led him to the slaughter. I mean, I thought that was messed up. And even Lulu and Marvin both shed a tear for Scrap. So, I mean,
he been with them. They know him from he's a kid, clearly, from Kanan age. So that was just to me, it was just really sad and uncalled for. I get it. You in that life, but to me, they owed him more than he got. And he was right. Remember that scene that he had with Marvin? Talking about, now you brought the ops in and blah, blah, blah. All right, fine. If Rock is making her, her executive decisions, fine. However, you discredited him 150% all the way through.
But I think he also messed up by getting that upset and that heated at Marvin. He yelling, he all elevated, you all upset. It made it seem like you got some feelings about something.
So why he can't be mad?
But I'm saying, if you got them type of feelings, then maybe you mad, which then maybe you snitching, dry snitching, because you heard that you got passed over. So you gonna get some revenge by snitching to the cops. You got to think about that stuff when you in that game. Like Scrappy got to think about that. You can't be getting all elevated, heated, looking like you caught some feelings, jealous about something, because then when something come up missing, don't happen, this, that, and the other, just like when they got robbed and you had to call off sick that day. So it's starting to add up to some shady stuff all the time now, and your name involved. And you got a attitude, you got feelings, you might be trying to get some get back up in here. You know what I'm saying? So
I get it.
Yeah, and he didn't know that he was on that level of investigation. He probably would have been cool, but that's the dirty part of that game, man. You never know when you up next, when time is next. So shout out to Encouraging Warrior. She said, Mama Scrap gonna come back with vengeance. She gonna want to know who killed her baby. Wonder how Rock gonna cover this one like D Wiz. I do know she gonna be mad. From what I've saw in the preview, they're gonna try to make it look like suicide. Rock was talking to Kanan in the preview, saying you don't know why people do what they do and take themselves out.
Okay, wait, hold on. Now that we're talking,
that part, but
I'll pull it up. Go ahead, Kelly.
So here's this now, right? Clearly, Rock don't care that Howard knows that she's a ruthless murderer, because he just gave her the info, and now all of a sudden, the next day, the dude is gone.
I know, right? And the very next day, he in the morgue.
Like, she just don't care. Or because she realized that he not really against her like that she's making these moves because, okay, now it's going through my head because of what you just said. Like, okay, you he gave you the information, you killed the guy immediately, right? He know it's you. He's still a police officer. But why like she has no regard.
All right, hold that thought for a second. Let's see what they say next. Hopefully it play. If not, at least we could hear it.
You ready to talk?
I'm only gonna play it to the part where they say that because of copyright reasons. Or I might go back and edit it. Let's see.
Ready to talk?
You ready? I ain't promising all we're gonna do is talk.
It's my partner. He's got secrets.
What I'm about to tell you is gonna be the craziest thing that you ever heard.
You missed it. Gina, what you think about that while I try to pull it back up again? Hold on.
She's trying to make it look like a suicide, then she's even more evil than I've been thinking. It's just like, okay, you did that, stand on it now.
Okay, y'all.
You was wrong. You didn't know that he was snitching. You ran with something that somebody you just tried to kill told you. So
Yeah.
stand on it. Now she's trying to make it look like he took himself out.
Yeah, that's dirty. So I don't know. You think Scrap Mama gonna try to do something, get some revenge for her baby?
Yes. She's the snitch, isn't she?
Yeah, because she was asking for the cop. All right, here it's gonna play this time. I got the. All right, let's see.
So I understand how somebody could just get to a point where they don't want to live anymore.
See, get to a point where they don't want to live anymore. So
There she goes with the manipulation again.
Yep. And so I agree. I forgot who said it earlier, but that he's gonna stop trusting her. I agree. Yeah, because you already killed my friend D Wiz, lied. Now you killing Scrap, lied. What else you done and lied about? And you come as you're the angel in the situation.
Made him go after his father.
Right, made him go after his
father. That man was after her.
Right.
Oh, he's trying to take me down. I'm asking you to go kill a man.
And then with D Wiz, she went to go sit with the mama, acting like she cared, bringing stuff.
Evil.
Yeah. She keep on making it seem like she the one.
Why would Scrappy want to kill himself?
Symphony ain't dead, but he ain't around because of her.
Jay, why would Scrappy want to kill himself though? Like, what situation could he have been in that would have led to? So it was just like crazy, like like.
Well, that's why she got the benefit of talking to a 15-year-old that don't know how to think, about all of that, and that's why she said, "You never know what somebody could be going through to take it out." So now he like, man, who knows what he going through? And he don't know, you know what I'm saying? And he don't know no better. He would have known, man, he wasn't going. This dude I got took out and he didn't do it. So
exactly.
So now what is he going through?
So much.
Right. So what is
he didn't fight it? All of a sudden he just give up on life?
If anything, he was more in survival mode. Like he beat the odds.
Yeah, because we saw him running the Carter. He was running the coke room, boy. He had that on clockwork, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So, he said these jumbos make them look like jumbos.
Yes.
Yeah. So Scrappy was happy. He was frustrated about getting passed over, but he wasn't ready to die for it.
Right. Yeah. Had he just stayed out of the gambling spot, his mama would have got down there. Howard wouldn't have been able to, mesh the both worlds. So he should have just, at the end of the day, he should just stayed out of his mama basement. That's it. But when you got a problem, they get the best of you.
Yeah.
I think if it was anybody else in their organization already, that she turned around and she said, okay, I'm going to let them run the 40s. He probably would have been cool with that, but it was Warrell. Like, this dude tried to kill him. He tried to kill Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
He did a whole bunch of crazy stuff. He was messing with Unique, like that's your ops.
Right.
So the fact that you taking him in and you like, oh, well, you're going to be my money maker. You're going to be, over here doing this is like, what?
Yeah.
After I've been here for all of this time, you don't even like him.
Right. Larry said, before he bounced, we just want to say that I think Unique is going to fund his comeback using Rock's money. He's going to go back to the bodega and rob that stash. Yeah, we were saying that Gina was saying she think Unique gonna hit it up. Gina, what you think about this? What Larry said about?
I agree, Larry. When the girlfriend went back and she told Unique, like, oh, Rock was in this bodega, she was over there at this store at this location. Like, I think he is gonna go check it out.
Why not?
Yeah, she don't look like the type to get her groceries there. So why would she? What would she be getting out of bodega? Like, what is she buying? Quarter waters in there? Be what?
And then I wonder if since his case was thrown out, remember they went to talk to Juliana, and she was the one that provided like the camera, like the surveillance, talking about it was me. So I wonder if he's gonna go hit the store up just of GP, like get that.
Yeah, that's true. I'm surprised Rock don't have at least somebody in the back room as security. I mean, you just got it just sitting there by itself all day to the point where rats can eat it. Could at least have somebody in there to make sure, none of that stuff was happening.
Right. I mean, all she got is the double locks on the door, I guess.
Which ain't nothing if old girl is.
Because that's a lot of money. Even if you think you on top of the world right now, that's still a lot of money. So to be having it vicarious, what is she thinking that her connect is going to secure it? Because they are her connect, remember? So is she thinking that the connect is going to keep it secure? I'm not sure. But that's a lot of money to be willy-nilly about.
And those are for TV purposes, because we know every bodega got a cat in it.
Hello. Exactly.
The New York rats ain't no joke, boy. They coming through. What they say is a little bit of coke on every dollar bill, $100 bill or something. Them some damn junkie rats, boy. They wasn't playing. They came through eating lunch, dinner, breakfast.
Right.
Now, Kelly, you made a point. I know, right? They eat the pigeons too, huh?
They eat everything, Jay. They'll eat through the wall. Okay, they'll eat through the wall.
Wow. Wow. Like, damn. Kelly, you had mentioned about the connect. What do you think about Unique and how he acted when he went to go see Dean, flipping the table over? He even was testing Dean's little miniature muscle bodyguard. Dude,
So,
about to hem him up. What you think Dean gonna do? Because you know what they say. What did they say Dean do?
he's silent, but he violent.
There you go.
I'm so confused about him. I thought, okay, so here's what I was thinking. How he said that Rock Connect, is running the story now, or whatever the case may be, right? So how is it that he's not willing to work with Unique? Because shouldn't he be wanting to get back on top? Like, did he just, his business is just done? Like, that part confused me. I was very confused about it. You supposed to be the man in charge. This supposed to be your area, right? Rock basically took over because she got, her connect from the Colombians. So what is he doing? Like, I'm like, I didn't get it. You just like, oh, I'm not being bothered and you too hot right now. Like, what?
Yeah, he did kind of just give up on his territory and his money kind of easy. So something that ain't adding up right. Shout out to Montana Max for the super chat support. I appreciate you. He said, "What's up, Jay and beautiful ladies? What's up, chat? Champagne for everybody. Billy Ray Valentine.
Pop them bottles."
I know, right? Trading places." Jocelyn said, "Do you think Kanan will rob the store and give the money to Fabulous for a place to stay and blame the robbery on Unique?" Gina, what's your thoughts on that?
No, I don't think so.
Does he know the money's in the store?
He was hiding out in there, so he do know about the place. Before he went with Symphony, remember, he was hiding out. So he does know. At first, I thought the same question, so that's why I thought about him hiding out there. We think alike. But as far as that, I don't think so either. I don't think Kanan got the skills or the team and ready to go to that type of level. Kelly, what you think? You think he might do something like this?
Kanan not ready yet. Kanan is not ready yet. I don't think that. I mean, remember his idea was to be selling the bootlegs on the street and stuff like that. Like, come on, he's still so innocent. What be really making me laugh is that the adult version of him is so vastly different from this Kanan, right?
Yeah.
Where did Rock mess his life up? It had to be. Let's blame it on Rock right now because he's still such a good kid. So no, I'm not seeing him being that sinister and aggressive yet in regards to getting stuff done.
Yeah, Gina, you want to say something on that or no?
Yeah, I agree. I agree that he was a good kid. And he wanted to go back. Like, he wanted to make something of himself and not be in this life. And she just forced him to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sad to see how his life ended up since we know what happened to him.
Right.
Could have did a lot of other things with his life than what he ended up doing. And in a way, he kind of got stunted as his growth at this period we watching now. Because remember, in Power, he was talking to Reek into robbing his friends and stealing TVs. Like, what grown man is worried about getting a TV to the pawn shop or something when he was at the age he was and dealing with them? They could have been on better scams than stealing the TV and some electronics with those people. So a credit card, they could have took a credit card and got more money than what he got for a damn TV. So
Yeah, he
Something
had him
made
doing
him
little petty
jaded.
stuff. Stealing sneakers, put your old sneakers in the box, walk out with the new sneakers. Just petty.
yeah. What
But
you say, Kelly?
I said something had to make him that jaded. Of course, we'll see as the series goes on what exactly turned him, and I hope it's not killing his dad. Something massive has to happen for him to get that warped and jaded, right? But at the end of the day, remember, he had a vendetta against Ghost, so of course he's gonna convince him to do simple, stupid shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't really make sense, but his vendetta was bigger at that time. And then we saw that sincerity peep out a little bit in regards to how he treated Kanan Tariq towards the end.
Larry dropping some knowledge over here. He said, take all that damn cash she got in them boxes, go buy some diamonds down at the diamond district, and then take them diamonds and put them in the safe deposit box in the bank, and the bank will be your security. That's smart right there. But one thing about this, we got to always remember we are looking back in time. And this is before the police started cracking down on a lot of this stuff where people started getting smarter.
Right.
And Kelly, you bring this up as well, that they're making the mistakes that everybody else has learned from right now. So, she's definitely making a lot of mistakes and making moves that's dumb. Like, people ain't going to lose no money to rats today. You know what I mean? But we learn from her mistakes.
Right.
In that time period. But ain't nobody going to sit there and just let a rat eat up all your money. This is money you taking penitentiary chances for. Life and death chances for.
Killing innocent people for.
Killing people for. Just to let a rat eat it. So that was what it all came down to. Nothing. It all happened for nothing when you let a rat just eat it. That's why our girl put her on game and said, man, I'm doing what I do so my family can have a better life. Buy them a house. You doing it for what? For nothing.
Right.
Shout out to Encouraging Warrior with the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. She said, I once had a funnel cake got by a dirty seagull. # Jersey problems. Definitely don't want that, giving away the food to the seagulls. Harvey Specter in the UK, what's up? He said, shout out to my brother Jay. Love from the UK. That's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all checking in across the pond. and for both you and Encouraging Warrior and all the super chats earlier. Montana Max, I got a video I'll play right quick. Let's see. Here we go.
Really, Jay?
Surprise. All right. So, what you think about Famous? Now that he out on the street, no sister around, that was kind of like his little support on the street and in the house. Malik Jackson said, "Don't tell me Famous about to jump into the game." Kelly, what's up with Famous? What's his future looking like right now?
Well, his future, he probably have another one-hit wonder when some crazy shit go down, right? Streets Need a Body Part 2, you know, that Famous as a cornball. That's just it.
Herb.
Yeah, he a herb, and he got friends who in the game. So sometimes you get a little pull with it, but at the end of the day, he a herb.
Okay.
Because to be honest with you, even though his sister was like he got talent and all of this rear nephew, all we know is his first hit was him snitching.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I don't see no big future for him. I hope he don't get in trouble because you do some wrong stuff around Rock, it's over for you. She don't care, kids included. So
All right, Gina, what you think
go home.
about Famous?
I just don't like him. Like, I feel like he did Jessica wrong, even though I don't like her either. But one thing she was doing was riding for him. And for him to see her like that when she was trying to say bye and have the static for his mother, like, dude, you're not up on your stuff.
Right?
People usually voice their opinions and let you know when you effing up when they care about you.
Right.
So, her letting him know. And even Lulu steps to him like, look, get your stuff together and you'll be back in the studio. He knows that he don't got it, though. Like, he knows that he got to steal somebody else's life to be able to come hard.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If he's sleeping on the F train, that's him, because he should have respected his mother.
Yeah, I mean, he young. He at that age where he got a size of an adult in terms of height and all of that stuff and feel one way. But at 15, 16, you may think you know a lot, but you really don't.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't know how to handle that situation of the sister moving on to Cali. If anything, he should have said, "Let me come down there and link up with you."
Right?
You know what I mean? He could have been in Cali and got his music career. But he kind of played her shady. He looked at it as she gave up on him. And he was hurt, so he tried to hurt her. And that was just an immature way to deal with it. So, hopefully he's able to immature without getting killed or ending up in jail and all of that stuff,
But remember, the mom was like, she know he stole the money from her purse and stuff like that. So he started wilding out.
Yeah, he was being dirty.
Yeah. I mean, some boys go through that time period and take some money out mom's purse. But that's
Mine hasn't done that at this moment.
Thank God.
You better not try.
Well, also, moms don't keep cash in purses like they used to either.
That's true.
It's just not necessarily against the mom, but you trying to get some money and you don't want to do nothing to somebody else, and you figure mom will forgive me maybe, versus doing things that you probably shouldn't do. So when you're young, you might think you making the lesser of two evils, not realizing how much it hurt your mom that you stole from her, because you're not thinking of it that way. You know what I'm saying? But that goes with the immaturity and being young. Especially you out running the streets, smoking, drinking, trying to hang with these girls. You ain't old enough to afford that type of lifestyle. So You go, Kelly come in. So you make those type of dumb mistakes. Okay, Kelly come in.
I'm happy that I haven't had that experience with my son, and you would probably see me on the news because I agree with what you just said. The kids don't think that the parent is hurt when they do these things. They do it vicariously, and they don't understand the value of money, the sacrifices that parents make. So you're doing it because you're rebelling, and all right, fine. You're going through your little teenage stuff, but you ain't gonna be stealing no money from me. I ain't gonna no thief.
Right.
Shit. If
I
you
never
stealing from
stole
me,
money
get it.
from my. I didn't technically take money out my mom's purse, just so people. But I did in a way because I did take her gas card, and so that's basically money. You got to pay it, right? You got to pay the card. I didn't think about it that deep.
My way was just not giving her back change. Like she's like, I can't send Kelly to the store because I don't
Everybody did it.
Nah, like you sending me to the store, your change is the fee. That means I walk to the store for you or whatever. So that's what my mom. She never got her change.
Right. Yep. That's how it is. Encouraging Warrior said how white girl can sleep through all that arguing.
Was it just weed? Right?
What white girl she talking about?
Famous, the girl who was in Famous Bed.
Oh yeah.
I agree, Trinae, because I was like, is she okay? She not moving. Like I'd have been up and out. Like what's all this commotion?
And they were arguing, right? They were arguing. So it's like, wait a minute, hold on. So I'm like, was she just on? Was that weed? Or
she ain't had no bra on, so she ain't want to come out like.
Oh, so she just fronted like, I'm gonna just sleep through this. I'm gonna just stay quiet.
Right, she ain't gonna get up with her things hanging low in front of the mama. That's even worse.
Oh gosh.
Before the mom got there, like Kanan and the sister were in there.
She probably tried to do
for
it
a
with
good while.
Right.
She probably tried to play dead with the sister. Thought that was the first test. She ain't know it was a level 2. She ain't know it was a level 2. Speaking of the white girl, because I didn't know who the hell you was talking about for a second. We talk about Jukebox Love. The mama was in the police station talking about, I know powerful people. She about to come with the thunder. Gina, what's the mama about to do for her baby? She said that Laverne murdered my daughter. Like, wow. She took it to a whole nother level when you actually say she actually murdered her. But what's your thoughts on that situation?
The mom is still hurt. That's understandable. But no, she didn't murder her daughter. Like, she didn't know that was there for her to take. She didn't know it was tainted or nothing like that. She didn't know that she was into those drugs. She never displayed that to her before, like, oh, I'm into this or whatever. So she would have never hurt her purposely. And I feel like the mom was just, upset catching them in that moment that they had. And then the next thing you know, her daughter's dead. So she's looking for somebody to blame. And naturally, she's going to blame Laverne.
Because, of course, she's going to see her daughter. And I ain't trying to play the race card, but she's the white uptown girl. Mm-hmm. And she's innocent. And you got the black hood girl. What do they call it? Downtown? Y'all call it downtown when you from the hood? I don't know. Y'all got it backwards for everybody else, but
yeah.
So she the black downtown girl trying to come with the uptown girl and brought that filth and drugs to my innocent, little girl. And so that's how she's seeing it. Not realizing your girl the one wanted to smoke this. Like Laverne know what this do. Mm-hmm. And so that was the messed up part. You done with the bam bam bam?
We got it backwards, right, Jay? No. Okay. She a city girl and she's messing with so she from Queens, right? Mm-hmm. Juke from Queens, and what's her name? She uptown. But I get it. The mother is looking for somebody to blame. And It's sad, but you realize the father wasn't there for her. The father probably like, because the father he took it from a different perspective to me.
Right.
So the mother's on a vendetta by herself now.
Mm-hmm. And I think she's guilty. Like, she feels guilty because the last thing before that happened, you know, she was telling her to stay away from her.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, what is she doing? You know, like, keep away from her. And then that was the last conversation you had, and then your kid is dead.
Jeez.
So, yeah, like, she's harboring a lot of issues. But try to make it seem like it's her fault. No, she's already tormenting herself.
Mm-hmm. Harvey Specter, what's up, brother? He said, I saw you guys on the last show discussing why Unique didn't kill his boy. In real life, he most probably would have. But remember, this is a show, and it wouldn't have made sense for the writers to kill him off. And I agree, and we agree. I just wouldn't put people in situations where we would think that. So, like, I wouldn't have made them meet if I was the
Right.
like that. At least not by himself. Worrell would have came with like 4 people or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Make it realistic.
Right. Now we know why ain't nothing happened, because he by himself and he got 5. It's 5 of them. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing. But overall, it wasn't nothing that ruined the show or nothing, or ruined the episode. But One Journey said, am I gonna do House of Dragon? Yes, I am. We could be doing that either tomorrow or Tuesday. It's a packed schedule lately, so I'm gonna try to do House of Dragon maybe on Sunday, and then we'll do this on Saturday night and maybe Monday night.
That sounds good, Jay. I like that plan.
There you go, because I know Kelly is a big Game of Thrones watcher. Gina, you watch Game of Thrones too?
I've watched it, yes.
Okay, but you're not big into it like that.
No.
I'm Heavy J. You know I'm the one who's pissed off at how it ended. I was so mad, big mad about how it ended.
I didn't agree with it, but I'm not mad about it. I didn't like it, but I'm not upset. I'm like neutral. I'm like, well, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. I saw the arc of how it was turning. I'm trying not to say too much because I know Gina ain't seen it, so I don't want to mess it up in case she decides to go back and watch it.
Okay.
All right. Before we get out of here tonight, Lexi Reed said, "Great catch, Kelly. The mother knows the truth, same as the father. Problem is that she does not want to face it. She knew her daughter did drugs and was a rainbow child."
She was a rainbow child.
Okay. Yeah, so it seemed the father was at least more honest and realistic with the situation than the mom. And now she's taking that denial to a whole nother level. It's like she wants Laverne to hurt, Jukebox to hurt as much as her now. Not realizing she already does.
Right.
Yeah, Gina,
And lashing out. She said, like, oh, the cop needs to be fired. Like, she just wants somebody to fall for her daughter's death. Because it just turned on the cop real quick. Well, she needs to be fired. What the governor say? Somebody needs to pay for this. So she don't really care. Somebody got to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gina, what's your thoughts for the next episode? Anything you want to see or think is going down? Any predictions?
I want to see how it really speaks to Kanan and let him know, like, I'm your dad. I want it to come out. I'm tired of this beating around the bush. Lay it out there.
That's a good one right there.
I want him to keep his foot on Rock's neck. Like, you're ahead of her for the moment. Stay there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Kay Leezy, what's up?
I would love to see that too. I told you already, I'm scared because I don't want Kanan to kill his father, but something really catastrophic has to happen to turn Kanan into the monster of the big version. So hope that's not it, but I want to see that too. I can't wait to see what's going on with Juke's mom and Marvin. I have some thoughts, Jay. I'll save it for tomorrow. But I started going in circles about it because do you think that Juke's mom coming back is going to bring Juke and her father back together?
It's definitely going to bring them back into contact with each other. I don't know if they may look like she was with somebody getting in the car. Gina, what's your thoughts on that?
The only issue that I have is I thought that she was going to be far away. But when Burke said, oh, you know, she's in Harlem, I was like, Harlem? That's a cab ride. That's a train ride. Why you didn't go check your daughter? Like, this is the girl that you left with Marvin. And he didn't just get like this. You know, he was like this for years. So why did you just leave her there like that?
Because she was
well, after, because she cleaned up. She cleaned up. So after that, why didn't you go back and connect with your daughter?
You know, some people want to leave the past. They just want to leave the past behind. And it's not like if she don't know who they are. She know who that family is. So, and they didn't end on the greatest terms. Plus, she knows. And clearly, if Marvin has anger management issue, you know, she got a piece of that. Yeah. But you saw how that guy ran out the building, the brownstone, before she came out. She tricking still? Is she you know, she in the church, she passed the tricking. So he ran out. I was just like,
this is a church going woman.
Yeah, she was dressed kind of nice for that. I don't know.
So okay, so y'all didn't feel no way how that man ran out of there like oop, oop, oop.
I looked at him trying to get the car door for his woman or something is what I thought. I don't know.
She went through the back. She was sitting in the back. That was the dress. Gina,
I missed those details.
He ran out like ooh, he crept out of that brownstone like don't want nobody see me here. Then she comes out.
I don't want nobody to see me. And shout out to Montana Max with the super chat. Thanks, fam. He said last season it seemed like Unique thought his baby mama planted the coat, but he didn't address it with her yet. What do you think? I didn't pick up on that. He thought that. I thought he thought it was planted, but I didn't think he thought she had something to do with it. Gina, what you think?
I have to go back and look, but I could have sworn when he was standing in the closet and he had the coat that like the thought of rock ran through his head. I'm not sure if he mentioned her name.
I think he did.
I know he knows that it was her. Because the baby mom was with him. Like, what reason would she have to do that? She getting taken care of. She got a kid with him. She love him. Okay. That was rock.
Kelly.
You know I'm coughing, Jay.
It's all good.
One of those days.
Take your time. What you think? You think that he thought that his girlfriend did it or Rock or something else?
I'm leaning on the side of Gina. I think he was like that Rock. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go back and check it again because I don't remember distinctly. But I didn't pick that up.
Okay, I didn't pick that up either. I thought he was looking like confused, like how this get here, where it come from. Maybe Rock or them, but I didn't think he thought her. So far, we've not seen any reason to believe he doesn't trust her or that she isn't loyal. So I don't know. I know her mama ain't worth a damn. No, he paying for all this stuff, buying you a car. Shoot, that right there is. You supposed to be wanting to fix me a plate for life. Shoot. I mean, but I don't know. But we'll see. So everybody, I appreciate y'all for coming tonight. We will be back here tomorrow night after live with Lamont. So at around 10 o'clock p.m., give or take a couple minutes, we'll be back live. And that House of the Dragon is coming. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And it was great, as always, talking with you about this, Gina and Kelly.
Back day.
Right. Kelly, anything?
When is House of the Dragon coming on? Is it tonight?
It started tonight, yep.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Different show writers, right? Different writers. I don't want to be disappointed, Jay. I
Yeah,
don't want my feelings hurt.
different show, different writers. So,
Okay.
so we'll see. It's supposed to be, I think, a few thousand years before the last show. So we'll see. But the Targaryens, we will learn more. I'm a big show watcher and not the book reader.
Me too.
Yeah, whatever is on screen is what I'm more concerned about. Some people will be all into the details of this, that, and the other, and who married this and did that. That's no.
Yeah.
That's enough.
I'm into this. I was gonna read the books, and then I was just like, and then I was like, maybe I should get it on Audible. Then I'm like, the show is fine.
Yeah, those are long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody, y'all have a good evening, good night, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Everybody, peace. We out of here, deuces.
Have a great week.
Yes.
We out.